RHONJ Alum calls out Teresa Giudice's stiff dancing. Teresa Giudice admitted that Bravo banned her from joining Dancing with the Stars. Some feel that she should have stayed away from the ballroom floor. The 50-year-old and her professional cancer Pashka Pashkov recreated her infamous season 1 moment when she flipped a table. It took place during an argument with co-star Danielle Staub. Teresa hoped to win over Bravo fans with her dance. However, she stumbled during the premiere dance. The couple received 20 out of 40 points for their tango. They ended up in the bottom place and almost went home. The judges saved them for another week. A former castmate from RHONJ shared her thoughts on Teresa Giudice's dance. She feels that she was the worst of the night. The reality star didn't hold back as she talked about her premiere night dance. Kim DePaola appeared on the Real Housewives of New Jersey from 2010 to 2018. She is still in contact with some of her former cast members. On the Saturday, September 24 appearance on Behind the Velvet Rope, Kim spoke out about Teresa Giudice's first dance of the season. She admitted that Teresa Giudice looked stiff. "I didn't think she would be good, but my jaw dropped when I watched this," Kim said. First of all, when he was leading her down the table, her neck was stiff like that. She could barely move on the dance floor. She was so stiff. Kim added that Pasha dragged her around like a rag doll. She noticed that Teresa learned nothing from her dance rehearsals. She couldn't stop calling her stiff. Kim felt that her dance was really the worst dance of the night. The Bravo alum feels that judges only saved Teresa Giudice because she will attract more viewers than actor Jason Lewis, who was the first one who went home on premiere night. However, Kim feels that her bad dances won't get her any votes. She dug into Teresa, saying that she made a complete fool of herself and was an embarrassment. If that wasn't enough, Kim also called out Teresa Giudice's fan base, who have called themselves Trey Huggers. They feel confident that she will make it through season 31 of Giudice. Kim doesn't think that the television personality deserves any votes. According to her, even her own fan base won't be enough to save Teresa. She was not a draw because no one voted for her, Kim continued. She was in the bottom too. Yeah, Trey Huggers. Where are you? No, she wasn't good. She continued to pile onto the DWTS hopeful. Kim said that Teresa's career went down a peg by joining the dance competition. What are your thoughts? Do you think she had the worst dance of the night? Sound off below in the comment section. Check back with TV show's Ace for more news on Teresa Giudice. Kendall Adams is a reality TV addict. She's been writing about entertainment and pop culture since 2006-7. When she's not writing about television, she reflects on early aughts culture on Substack. RHONJ Alum calls out Teresa Giudice's stiff dancing. A light-hearted feud in the housewife universe. The world of the Real Housewives is never short on drama, whether it's family feuds, friendship breakups, or the occasional shady comments. This time, the Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ Alum took a humorous shot at Teresa Giudice's dancing skills. The comment was, of course, meant in jest, but in the world of housewives, even a playful jab can set off a whirlwind of reactions from fans and co-stars alike. A little backstory. Teresa Giudice's iconic riz. For those unfamiliar with the sprawling world of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Teresa Giudice has been one of the most enduring and iconic figures in the franchise. Since the show's inception in 2009, Teresa has become synonymous with table flips, deep-rooted family dramas, and her indomitable presence in the reality TV universe. Over the years, she has gone through a whirlwind of personal and professional experiences, including legal troubles, a highly publicized prison sentence, and the breakdown of her marriage to Joe Giudice. Through it all, Teresa has remained resilient, rebuilding her life and maintaining her status as one of Bravo's most beloved housewives. But like anyone else, even Teresa has her flaws, and one of those, according to RHONJ Alum, happens to be her dancing. The infamous dancing incident, a night to remember it, all started during one of Teresa's many social appearances. This time the occasion was a star-studded event, and like most Bravo stars, Teresa loves to have a good time. While she's known for her intense personality, Teresa also knows how to let loose, and this night was no exception. As the music turned up, Teresa took to the dance floor, displaying her best moves. However, it seems that her efforts didn't sit well with one former RHONJ castmate. In a candid interview, the Alum joked about Teresa's dancing, calling it stiff, and remarking that Teresa might need a few lessons to loosen up. It was a tongue-in-cheek comment, and while the Alum didn't intend to ignite any serious drama, the playful remark quickly caught the attention of RHONJ fans across social media. Who's behind the comment? Meet the Alum. The RHONJ Alum who made the comment remains anonymous, though fans have speculated endlessly about who it might be. There are a few former housewives who have had their fair share of disagreements with Teresa over the years, so naturally the list of suspects is long. Some believe it could be Jacqueline Loretta, an original cast member who had a famously tumultuous relationship with Teresa. Others think it could be Caroline Manzo, another OG of the show who had a falling out with Teresa after being close friends for many seasons. Caroline's dry humor and no-nonsense attitude would make her a prime suspect for throwing a playful dig at Teresa's dancing. Another possibility is Danielle Staub, the infamous RHONJ villain, who was known for her explosive moments and multiple altercations with Teresa. Although the two seem to patch things up momentarily in later seasons, Danielle has never been shy about speaking her mind when it comes to Teresa's shortcomings. Of course, it could also be someone entirely unexpected. The Real Housewives universe is vast, and the connections between various franchise alums are endless. Whoever the alum may be, their comment about Teresa's dance moves has given fans plenty to speculate about. Why the comment resonates? The Teresa factor. The reason why this seemingly innocuous comment about Teresa's dancing has garnered so much attention speaks to the very nature of Teresa herself. Over the years, Teresa has developed a reputation for being a dominant and polarizing figure on RHONJ. Whether it's her explosive temper, her unfiltered opinions, or her unwillingness to back down from a fight, Teresa has always been at the center of drama, both on and off the show. When someone makes a remark about Teresa, especially in a public forum, it tends to get amplified. Fans either jump to her defense or take the opportunity to poke fun, adding fuel to the already burning fire. It's a testament to Teresa's status as a cultural phenomenon within the housewives world. Whether people love her or hate her, they can't stop talking about her. In this case, Teresa's dancing, something that seems so harmless and innocent, has become yet another point of discussion. The stiff dancing remark, though lighthearted, taps into the narrative that Teresa can sometimes take herself too seriously. And for fans who have been watching her for years, it's an amusing contrast to her otherwise intense persona. How Teresa might react. A potential showdown. One of the most entertaining aspects of the Real Housewives franchise is watching how cast members react when they're confronted with criticism, even if it's delivered with a wink and a smile. Over the years, Teresa has shown that she's not one to shy away from conflict. She's known for her fiery temper and her strong sense of pride, which means that any comment, whether serious or not, has the potential to set off a chain reaction. Given Teresa's history, it wouldn't be surprising if she addressed the dancing critique head-on in a future episode of RHONJ or in a reunion special. She might laugh it off or, in typical Teresa fashion, turn the light-hearted jab into a full-blown confrontation. After all, this is the same woman who flipped a table in a moment of frustration, so anything is possible. If the alum behind the comment is a fellow former RHONJ cast member like Jacqueline or Caroline, we could even see a rekindling of old feuds. Fans have been clamoring for Caroline's return to the show for years, and this playful critique could be the perfect segue into a full-blown storyline. Fans weigh in. Social media reactions. As with most housewives-related drama, fans were quick to weigh in on the situation via social media. Twitter and Instagram lit up with memes and GIFs poking fun at Teresa's dancing, while others rushed to her defense, claiming that the alum was just jealous or bitter. It's a classic housewives scenario: divide and conquer. Fans take sides, battle it out in the comments section, and wait with bated breath to see how it all plays out on the show. Some fans even took to analyzing Teresa's previous appearances at events, compiling clips of her dancing over the years. It turns out that Teresa's dance moves have been somewhat consistent, a bit rigid and stiff, but always filled with enthusiasm. And while she may not be the most graceful on the dance floor, Her fans love her for always giving it her all. The bigger picture. Housewives drama never sleeps at the end of the day. This playful critique of Teresa's dancing is just another chapter in the never-ending saga that is the Real Housewives. Whether it's a serious family feud or a light-hearted dig, the housewives always find a way to keep fans entertained. What makes this particular situation so amusing is that it highlights the